The Johannesburg High Court handed down sentencing this afternoon. Shoba was found guilty of masterminding the death of his pregnant girlfriend Tshegofatso Pule in 2020. He was implicated after convicted hitman Mzikayise Malepane turned state witness. The sentence was welcomed with loud cheers, screams and tears from the family and public gallery, who have been left devastated by the loss of Pule.
Mr. Shoba, can you stand up, please? For all these reasons, Mr. Shoba, I am enjoined by the statute to apply the ordinary sentence for an offence of this nature. You will spend the rest of your natural life in prison unless the parole authorities consider you fit for release in the fullness of time. Accordingly, on count 1 of the indictment, I sentence you to life imprisonment.
Our reporter Hasina Gori has more on the story.
Emotions ran high outside the Johannesburg High Court as convicted murderer has been sentenced to life imprisonment by the acting judge, Stuart Wilson. Nthuthuko Shoba was found guilty of premeditated murder for the death of his girlfriend, Tshegofatso Pule, and their unborn baby. She was 9 months pregnant when she was found hanging in Roodepoort in 2020. Today's sentence has been hailed as a victory for gender-based violence victims and for females in the country. I want to bring in someone who's been part of this case from the very onset. Tsepo, you were one of those who found that body of Tshegofatso Pule in 2020. Can you tell us, how does it feel today hearing the sentence, and what kind of emotions was going through you?
Okay, firstly, I would like to say it's been a long road for us as people who are supporting the family, and it's sad to see a man like us going down for such a crime. I would say a stupid crime, yet an important case, because this guy he opted for getting Tshegofatso killed, where else he would have chosen another option rather to deal with the matter. He had a table full of options, but he went on to choosing to get her killed.
Can you describe to us, finding her body at that time, what went through your mind when you saw her, hanging from that tree in 2020?
I always say the same thing. It was a horrible experience for the people that came first, and the people that saw a dead body, or a dead person rather, first. For me, I worked in a morgue before, as I told people. So for me, it was my first time seeing such a case, rather, where a pregnant lady is hanging from a tree. It was my first, and I didn't sleep for days because it was normal. It was not normal, rather, for me.
As a man in South Africa, we hear of these gender-based violence cases. What needs to be done to help change the mindset that we have that don't keep women safe from those that are meant to protect her?
Okay, I think for a start, as the man of this country, like what I'm doing, let's invest our energy in things that matter to us, the things that affect us. That's where we will learn that what is wrong and what is right, and what needs to be done, so we can pass it down to our kids. We don't have cases like this in the future.
Do you think the sentence was a just sentence that shows others that may want to commit this crime, it stops them from doing that?
Yeah, I'm satisfied with the judgment, with the conditions that it comes with. So it means this guy is going to jail for the longest time, and I don't know the conditions. I don't think there's parole there, so he'll have to serve full term. So for me, it was good.
Thank you so much. That was Depo speaking to us outside the Johannesburg High Court. He's one of those who were called to the scene when Tshegofatso Pule was found hanging from that tree in 2020. That gruesome image, as he said, days went by before he could sleep after seeing that. We heard from the acting judge, Stuart Wilson, when he handed down judgment, saying that this can be seen as one of the worst crimes a person can commit.